Hey friends, and welcome back to Cleaning Therapy. Today we're gonna do a nice cozy fall home tour. And I'm so excited to show you guys around. Welcome to my home. I kind of went with a cozy, neutral fall theme this year. I'm so excited because I even have all of my real pumpkins in place now that our family has been to the pumpkin patch. I love these kinds of videos because they're so relaxing, and I love to just snuggle up and get a nice cup of hot cocoa or coffee or tea and just enjoy looking around in other people's homes and kind of get inspired and also feel relaxed at the same time. So I hope you like these videos as well. If you do, make sure to give this video a thumbs up, and let's get started on this home tour. Okay, so I'm starting out here on the front porch. And I don't often show you guys my front porch because there's really not much to look at, but I did want to show you guys my little beginner garden that I started right here. And I've got a few mums for fall, and these little paver stones are from Lowe's, but I actually dug up a really large dead bush with my son a couple of weeks ago, and it just left a big muddy hole here, so I decided to try to turn it into something pretty. So here's my little attempt at a little bit of color in the front of my house. Here I have some rockers that I picked up at Lowe's probably about a few months ago, maybe in the springtime. I absolutely love them. The little pillows on them are also from Lowe's, and the little table in between is from Amazon. And I just love the neutral look here. I love the tone of the wood, and I just thought the pillows were really cute. And then we had gone to the pumpkin patch, a local one here in Old Town, and we picked up some pumpkins. So I have these really pretty white ones, and then I also picked up the goblin pumpkins. So this one is not a goblin pumpkin. This is more of a gray blue green, but I have my little watering can here for my garden. Here's the goblin pumpkin next to my front door. It's actually my favorite type of pumpkin this year. I just think it is so pretty. It's an interesting kind of shape and color. And then I have some of these beautiful burgundy color mums. I just think they're such a rich, beautiful, vibrant color for fall. So I actually love the way these colors play together with the deep maroon burgundy and the sage green. I just think those are pretty together. And then here on the door, I just have a wreath that I've had for a few years now from Hobby Lobby, and then these two mats are from Target. I'll do my best to mention where I've gotten things around my home in this video, but if I do forget anything, don't hesitate to ask me in the comments. I'd be happy to answer. And I'm gonna have a lot of things linked in my description box, so make sure you check that out too. Okay, so heading into the house, when you first walk into my house, there's just a really long, narrow hallway. And then to the left over here is our family room. So I'm gonna hop back over to this little entryway, and I have just begun to sort of make over this entryway. So I did a video where I created this little DIY board and batten wall. Everything else hasn't been done yet. So this table is from Target from probably 15 or 16 years ago. It's in really bad shape. This is a candle from Walmart, and then this mirror is from Target. The lamp is from Lowe's, so nothing too spectacular right here, but just a placekeeper for when I can get to it. And so now you can kind of see a little bit of the board and batten wall, and then when we get into the family room, I'll show you guys the other side of it. Now we're in what we call the family room. Now this was actually our formal dining room. So this part was the formal dining room, and then there was a little sitting area in the front where I now have my office. But as you can see, there's a cathedral ceiling in here, tons of natural light coming out of this really large window. and that is wonderful during the day. It's very beautiful, especially in the mornings. And then over here on the right is the other side of the entryway. So the board and batten wraps around, and for me it just kind of breaks up the wall color with the sofa color since they're so similar. So that was the function of the DIY board and batten wall, and I'm just really happy with it. So if you're interested, make sure to check out that video. Here above, I just have an arch from Kirklands and a wreath from Hobby Lobby. I just love this wreath because those cream colored roses mixed in, I think are just so different and pretty. And for pillows, I just have the medallion gray pillows from Kirklands, and then the pillow covers are from Amazon. Very, very affordable. I just like to switch out pillow covers from season to season just to keep things affordable and simple. Here I'm just showing you this area rug. This is another Amazon find. Very affordable, especially for how large it is. And I just love the deep gray and the cream together. And I think it just works in this room. It plays off of the warmer tones and it just balances everything. It's also very kid-friendly because when my 4-year-old spills things on it, it seems to clean up pretty well. Here, this coffee table was chalk painted. I ended up painting it Farmhouse White by Behr, and I love it. I painted the TV stand the same color. And here I just have a little tray with some florals from Hobby Lobby, one of my grandfather's vintage C.S. Lewis books, and a little pumpkin from the pumpkin patch. Keeping it simple over here, I do have my preschooler who spent a lot of time in here, and I don't want anything too breakable. Here to the right of the sofa, I have a blanket ladder, which is from Kirklands, and then the blanket is from Target. And here's my TV stand with a garland that's from Michael's from many, many years ago. And those 2 little pumpkins are from a long time ago as well. All 3 of my kids have played with those pumpkins. And here is what I used to call my mom corner and my mom chair, but recently I found an even cozier spot in the house that I'll show you in just a bit. But here's an overview of our family room. It's very just casual and kid-friendly, and we like to hang out in here and just make memories. So here I'm gonna take you up the hall, and then we're gonna make a left and enter into the kitchen. Here on the counter, I just have a little cake stand with some muffins. These are the orange cranberry muffins from Walmart. They're actually really good. The kids really enjoy them. Then next to my mixer, I just have a half-baked harvest cookbook with another goblin pumpkin on top. I tend to keep it pretty simple in my kitchen because I do like it to remain functional. I like to have lots of counter space, and so I keep my decor to a minimum. Moving to the right, I have my flour and my sugar. This is my baking side of the kitchen, and so I'll have my mixer and my flour and sugar. And then just for a little decoration on the end, I have a tray with a little pot that I found at a thrift store. It's a little copper pot, and I put a candle in there, a couple more pumpkins from the pumpkin patch, and the framed art is from Hobby Lobby, and I believe the little lamp is from At Home. I've been loving having a lamp on in the kitchen. It's so cozy for those fall and coming up winter mornings when I'm coming out to make my coffee. So here on the pantry, I just have some florals hanging in a basket, and both of those are from Hobby Lobby. Here I just have my little knife block, and then a few things over here on the stove top. I have my little copper kettle and this little amber glass candle. This is from Hearth and Hand at Target. And then a little spoon rest. It's kind of handy to have. And then I have my crock with my kitchen utensils, and then this cute little cake stand with my salt and pepper shakers and my salt cellar. But I do need to refill my salt shaker. It is pretty much empty. Here on the decor cabinet, I just have a little copper pot that I found thrifting and a couple of cookbooks. And then down below, another crock with some rolling pins and wooden spoons, another pumpkin from the pumpkin patch, and then a little faux pumpkin in a cloche. So down below is my Dutch oven, and then I just have a little bowl of apples, just whatever seasonal fruit that I'll tend to have out. And then right next to the sink, I have a pitcher with some dried oat stems and more pumpkins, because you really can't have enough pumpkins this time of year. But above that, I do have some more of the dried florals layered over a cutting board, and I just think this is so cute with a bow, and I don't know, it just makes me happy. I can't explain it, but I love having all of this natural light coming in. This is just a really simple ivory colored valance that I found off of Amazon, and it just kind of diffuses the light for me, and then a towel hanging here to the right. Here is my wine cork pumpkin from my friend Christy that I put out every year. So hi Christy, if you're watching this. I just have my dish soap and some essential oils for disposal and a little dish brush. And then to the right of my coffee maker, I just have the kids' reward charts. So this is just for the boys, and then any art that Alex does from preschool that I want to display, I do that there. So here is an overview of the kitchen. It's pretty simple, and hopefully it looks like fall is here. Now, when you work your way to the left, you enter into the dining room / fireplace area. Starting here on the left on the dining room side, my furniture is chalk painted. So I did that a couple of years ago when I very first started my channel, and it's actually a charcoal, almost black color, but for some reason it appears blue on camera. But here I do have a couple of shelves, and they are just very minimally decorated. I haven't put a whole lot of thought into this area yet, but a house is always a work in progress. There's places we focus on, and then there's places we don't focus on. And I just think that's a great way to get overwhelmed if you try to focus on everything at one time. Over the years, everything will get done. But here on top of the buffet, I just have a pitcher with some more of the florals, a couple of more pumpkins from the pumpkin patch. I thought these buffalo check napkins were so precious. I got that off of Amazon. And then a little cake stand with another pumpkin on top of a couple of plates. So again, very simple, very minimal and neutral, but I just feel like it brings fall into the dining room. Here below, I have this little basket chest. I used to keep toys for Alex in there, but his toys are in his room now. But I always keep it here because it hides the cord to the lamps. Here on the dining room table, I just have this round wicker basket. This one is from Target, and I've kept it simple again with just a pitcher of florals, a little copper pot from another thrifting adventure, and another little pitcher for creamer. Moving over here to the fireplace area, this is now my favorite, coziest spot for reading, drinking my coffee, watching YouTube videos to get cleaning motivation or decorating motivation, anything you can think of. you will most likely find me here in this area. So here's a look at the mantle, and I just have a couple of candles. These candle holders were from Hobby Lobby, and then I have another Walmart candle. This one is the pumpkin spice, and then over to the right, a little vase from Hobby Lobby, and dried florals, another vintage book of my grandfather's, and a couple of more of the little mini white pumpkins, which I just think are so adorable. And then down on the hearth, I have just a snuggly, cozy blanket nestled inside of a wicker basket and another goblin pumpkin. And here is my kettle that I found thrifting a few months ago, I think. And I just love it. I just think it's all so pretty together. I'm really loving the way this green plays with the copper and the maroon outside. I'm really loving the way the colors are playing together. But here to the right of the fireplace is what I call the server. So this is where I keep some glassware and some drinks. The mirror is one of my favorite mirrors. It's from Hobby Lobby. I have a couple of candlesticks here, and then just a simple tobacco basket with a couple of books and a cute little brass pitcher or lamp. I'm not sure what it is, but I found it thrifting, of course. And then I just have Alex's little fall school picture. I get questions about these white rockers all of the time. They are swivel rockers. We absolutely love them. They're the most comfortable rockers, and they're from American Factory Direct Furniture. And then I also wanted to show you guys the rug just up close so that you can kind of see the pattern and the colors. We love this rug. I think it's so beautiful, and I just think it plays off of the color of the furniture really well and the wood tones, and we're just loving it. Here is a little close-up of the coffee table. This one is from Wayfair, and then I just have some florals in a pitcher on top and a white pumpkin candle that I picked up at TJ Maxx. So here's another look at the fireplace seating area, and then we'll swing back to the left and I'll show you how the room flows from left to right. And then we'll head on into the bathroom and I'll show you a few little touches that I have in there for fall. Here we are in the hall bathroom, and this bathroom was recently sort of made over, so I did do a video. It wasn't a huge big makeover, it was more like a budget makeover, but I do just have some florals in here, and I have my Mrs. Meyer's apple cider soap in this cute little mason jar soap dispenser. That's off of Amazon. And then over on the shelves, I added a little pumpkin on top. And then on the second shelf, I have just some dried florals, a little caramel pumpkin candle, and those are just a few fall touches that I added. I really like the way this bathroom came out. It's so neutral. It actually looks like it belongs with fall, but I'm sure it'll transition pretty well going from season to season just by changing out the florals and changing some of the colors in here. So I can't wait to decorate it for Christmas. I have never thought of decorating a bathroom for the holidays, but I am finally excited about that this year now that this bathroom has been spruced up. So here's another little view exiting the bathroom. Friends, thank you so much for joining me for today's video. I appreciate each and every one of you so much. I'm so glad that I can look at you face to face right now and say that. Thank you for your support. Thank you for your love. Thank you for your prayers, and just thank you for your friendship. It means the world to me, and I have been fueling myself on it every single week. So I hope that you feel my love for you too, and I hope that we can hang out some more in the comments today. Leave me a comment, especially if you're new, please introduce yourself. And I love you very much, and I will see you next week.